Hey everyone, I'm Kristine and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for this November favorite slash products you guys have never heard me talk about video. So a lot of these products are going to be some of my favorites that I found over the past few months, things I'm really enjoying right now. And I felt like I'd keep it real casual, channel a little bit of Rihanna, minus the, the head wrap and everything. But I did my hair kind of like how she does it. All right, so let's get started. The first product that I actually just bought maybe a few weeks ago is the Sip by Swell. So I got this at Target. I believe it was $25. I believe this keeps things cold for up to 24 hours and hot for 12 hours. It was super deceiving because I put tea in here, and because the outside is so insulated, I grabbed it thinking that it was cool because the outside of this was cool, and I burned my tongue when I tried to drink it. So definitely be careful because this really does keep things hot. And when I did put ice in here with my water, it was over 24 hours and there was still ice cubes in the container. And I just really like the packaging a lot. It's kind of like a gold bronzy top and just plain, they call it marshmallow on bottom, it's just white. As long as you don't lose bottles very often, this is a good purchase that I feel will last like a really long time. Speaking on more like lifestyle stuff, I've been loving ginger tea lately, which is one reason why I want to buy a bottle to bring with me. I just get the simple Truth Organic at Mariano's. You can get any ginger tea really. I try and stick with more organic teas just because I feel like it's a little bit healthier. Who really knows at this point, honestly? But I like it because if you are having any inflammation, upset stomach, cramps, anything like that, ginger really helps settle your stomach and your digestive system. So it tastes really good, but it also has benefits to it. Last lifestyle are these J. Crew earrings. I actually got maybe a few months ago at the outlet store in Rosemont, which is in Illinois. And I believe these were, I think $20, which honestly it's not that bad. I just love the shape of them and I like that they're flat, so when you wear them it's like something interesting to look at when you're wearing a simple outfit, but it also doesn't detract from any like makeup that you're doing. A lot of the times I wear my hair either slicked back or kind of up like this, and I just think it adds such a really pretty, interesting look. I like that it's flat, so every once in a while when you're turning your head, it just kind of picks up a little bit of that gold, but otherwise when you're looking straight on, it doesn't look too overpowering if you're taking pictures. Moving on to fragrance. So I have two fragrances, and I'm not 100% sure if I've talked about the Margiela replica fragrance before. Normally I was getting the roll-on, the travel size one, but I felt like I wanted to get a full-size bottle because it's one of my favorite scents. It's something that I leave in the bathroom, so when I'm out of the shower, I can just spray it on and kind of have this linger with me. It is the Beach Walk one. So basically Margiela has a line of perfumes that he took either locations or eras or items and basically made a scent around it. So there's another one that I've been testing out, I believe called Lipstick, or it's something reminiscent of lipstick, where it's really interesting because it smells good, but it does have that kind of like waxy red lipstick smell that you can remember your mom kissing you on your cheek. It's such an interesting scent that actually mixes really well with, the body chemistry. And I feel the same thing with Beach Walk. I like that it's not overpowering, it's not very floral or citrusy, nothing like that. It's very like a clean smell, kind of like when you get out of like the laundry room, and it's kind of like that powdery, really soft scent. I really like that about it. And the second one, I jumped on the bandwagon and got the Gypsy Water by Byredo. Burrito, because the thing is, it sounds like I'm saying burrito, but it's not. It's Byredo. But his products are fairly expensive, so I made sure just to get the oil. So one, I can take it with me, which is great because if I do happen to go out, I have a scent that do have a scent that's easy for me to carry, but then I don't have to spend as much money as it costs to get a full size. And also I'm so blanking on his name. I think it's Ben Gordon is the guy. Oh, I feel like that's not the right name. Regardless, look up the owner and the founder of Byredo, and his story is really awesome, as far as like playing, professional basketball and then going to school for, art and sculpture and then landing on design and then deciding to do fragrance. It's just a really inspiring story for, anybody that's creative that, wants to read about somebody who kind of took the off-beaten path to finding success. Moving on to some skin products. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Dr. Jart Repair Serum. So a while ago I told you guys about the cream that they had, which is actually the color corrector that kind of turns beige. So I still love that product. I haven't repurchased it just because my skin had gotten darker in the summer and it wasn't matching my skin tone. But when he came out with this serum, I got super excited because I'm like, wow, if I can find something that doesn't have that beige tint to it and I can still get the redness reducing properties, but I can just wear my tinted moisturizer, that's perfect. So I went to the store, grabbed this up, and it works perfectly. It works just like how the cream does, except in a serum formulation. So it still reduces redness. It helps actually make your skin stronger by actually repairing the barrier, so it's less susceptible to like all those outside stressors. So even if you're blushing outside in the cold, your skin doesn't just have that huge flare up it normally does, which is one of my favorite things about the product. And another cool function is that the top actually pops up, and so it self-fills. So you basically just press this button down and the product comes out, and then as you're twisting it on, you can see the top goes down and it basically pulls the serum up. So you always get a perfect dropper full, and that's about how much you need for an entire face and neck area. Also, I will be doing a product review on this on my blog. Once again, I will be linking everything below. That way, if you want to check out some of my other writings and stuff I have on there, you can. Next product is a sheet mask. It's a Too Cool for School egg cream mask, and this is the hydration one. They do have a few other sheet masks that I believe are for like anti-aging and refining your pores and stuff like that. But you guys already know what it is over here. I have dry skin, I have red skin, and we need to fix it. I picked this one up because unfortunately in my video where I talk about the Kremer Lab Perfection mask, I can't remember the whole name. Basically, that went out of stock and they weren't replacing it, so they discontinued the sheet mask, which hurt me so much. I have never liked a product so much and then had it be discontinued before. So I was on the hunt and went to Sephora for a hydration mask and one that brightens, and I saw this. Now, granted, I have seen this for maybe a few years at Sephora now, and I've always walked by it. I hated the packaging. I hate that it's this yellow color. I hate that it looks childish. I hate the name that's like this egg cream. It just sounds kind of gross, and I've never been drawn to it at all. But I was really desperate and my face was dry and I was like, I just need to grab one. Surprisingly, I love this so much that this is now my favorite one, and I'm hoping they don't discontinue it. For some people, they might not like it because it is super saturated. Now, it doesn't drip everywhere when you put it on. It doesn't like run down your neck. It's not gross in that way. But when you are like opening the sheet mask on and putting it on your face, it's just a lot of product in the sheet mask that it feels kind of gross. I like that because I love leaving sheet mask on for a long time and then just like going around and cooking and stuff. So I actually like that it's oversaturated, but that's one draw that I would say possibly a lot of people wouldn't like. We're getting down to the last few products. So the next one is I guess technically a makeup product. It is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This one is their, I believe, the original. So they do have like an oil-free one, and then I do believe she has one that I guess provides more like glow. I love this tinted moisturizer so much. I was looking for something that I was going to be able to apply quickly with my fingers, give me a seamless finish, something that looks like skin, and that was super quick and easy and had SPF. And this one came up. I didn't realize that this has been around for, I think, like 18, 20 years or so. So the formulation is tried and true, and it has stuck around this long because it is that good. As far as the color range, I don't believe they go super, super dark, but don't quote me on that. Because I'm clearly as light as I am, I was able to find my color, and I am bisque. If anybody wants to know if you think you're similar color to me. The way that I use this is I do my normal skincare routine, and then I take about a dime size of this and do my lower half of the face, and then I take a very, very small amount, like less than a pea size, and do my forehead. I like to break it up separately, that way there's no areas that's gonna dry and streak on accident. So I just kind of rub it in honestly with my fingers, and the formulation is that good that it honestly blends seamlessly. Like, there's no lines afterwards, there's no cakiness, it doesn't settle into creases. I mean, I honestly can wear this and I can run out the door and not have to even use powder or concealer. This does give a really decent coverage, and you guys know I talk about my redness all the time. It does pare down the redness enough where I don't need like additional concealer or anything, but it does kind of let my pinkness show through where it looks like I have just like a nice healthy like blush on. The last product is a hair product, which I never really talk about because I don't really give a fuck about hair. Like, I just don't. I mean, I am finally starting to like mine because it's actually back healthy. It's a pretty color I like, and it's curly, and I'm not sitting there trying to do this to get curls anymore. All the damage is gone, which I'm super happy about. Anyways, so this product is the Living Proof In Shower Styler. So what I really liked about this product when I was reading the description is that when you're in the shower while your hair is, you know, dripping wet or damp or whatever you need it to be, you take this, you run it through your hair, you put your head back into the stream of the shower just to kind of let this product sink in and the extra rinses off. And then when you get out of the shower, you're legit done. I mean, the idea of that was perfect for somebody like me who doesn't care about hair at all. And I was like, well, let me try it, because on the back it does say best for straight to slightly wavy hair. And as you can see, this is neither straight nor slightly wavy. So I wasn't sure it was gonna work, but it does say it enhances texture and shine. So I figured I can always return it if it doesn't work. I used it the first time. This has clumped my curls together so well that when I got out the shower, I didn't have to use a Denman brush, I didn't have to use a wide toothbrush, I didn't have to use a tingle teaser or whatever all these things are. I was legit just able to use my fingertips and kind of rake it through my hands, and then all my curls clumped together and form these perfect coils. And I could honestly just take a little bit of oil and scrunch it and let it dry, and it was perfect. Only drawback I would say for this product is that it does form a cast over the hair a little bit. Now, it doesn't make the hair hard, but it forms a cast to block out humidity that sometimes if you're playing with your hair too much, you can notice some little white flakes coming off your hair. For me, I've cut down on that because I've used less product. In the beginning, I was using way too much, and that's why I was getting that problem. Now that I've cut back and used the correct amount, I noticed that that doesn't happen at all. Okay guys, that's it for me. I did not plan on this video being that long, but I guess since I've been gone for a while, you guys definitely deserve it. And I clearly had way more to talk about than I thought I did. Of course, in the comments, leave me anything that you have questions about, if you want to know a little bit more about the product. Also, I'm always open to suggestions on videos that you guys would like. I did get a comment on my last video that somebody was interested in a Q&A. So definitely, if there's anything that you would like to know, leave that in the comments as well. You can always direct message me on Instagram, and then when I get enough questions, I will definitely make that video for you guys. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.